Hey guys, Brian Schroeder here with Buyers Club. I got Corey Boyles with me, with Corey Boyles Photography.
That's right.
And Corey is passionate about photography.
Very much.
I love people that are passionate about something. I can feel your passion about photography. I've known you for a long time. I don't know. What's it been like?
2013.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know better than me.
Oh, yeah. March 4th. No, I'm just kidding.
That's awesome. So our audience here are real estate investors.
Right.
So Corey, can you tell me a little, or tell us a little bit about the service you provide for real estate investors?
Absolutely, yeah. So the service that we do for most of our real estate investors is real estate photography for listings. After you get done with a flip, we will go in there and shoot the house. We do photo, video, floor plan, twilight. We do video. We do virtual staging. And we have online booking. So
Okay.
as soon as you know your project's going to be done, and whether it's staged or cleaned, you can go online, you can book it, put in the address, give us the lockbox information. We're going to go in there and shoot it. We'll have the photos back the next morning. We shoot with a flash. That's one of the big things that separates us from other photographers in the area. So, a lot of times people are putting in a lot of effort into the colors on the paint. You got brand new flooring. You got awesome poles on your cabinets, and when we shoot with flash, it provides accurate color.
I like that.
And really crisp images. So sometimes you might see on the MLS, it's like, this photo's okay, and then you're looking at a different comp and you're like, wow, this photo's awesome.
Yeah.
We're probably the awesome one.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
And you're a real estate investor yourself, right?
I am. That's how I got started. Yeah. I was I started wholesaling and buying houses.
Yep.
And then I was with Faster House with the
Yep.
property management team, and I would go in there with the company iPhone and take pictures. And as we're running comps for rentals, I was seeing that there was better photos out there.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I want to learn how to do this. And I bought a camera, started learning on YouTube, and that's kind of how it started. And I remember I was so passionate. I was like trying to teach everybody. I was trying to teach agents. Like, this is how you do it. You know what I mean? And so I just kept going with that. And I started going to photography conferences and, still buying houses. But I realized that like photography was really where my passion was. So I still do real estate investing. I might buy a house a year.
Yeah. You usually flip, or you get some rentals?
Rentals, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a way better photographer than I am a flipper, to be honest. Yeah, I'm usually in there with the hammer, after I've fired a few contractors. So I try to stay away from it, but I do understand kind of like what investors go through when they're buying houses. And and when you put so much work and money, you're usually over budget, you're usually over time. And so you want this all this work that you put into the house to look amazing.
Exactly.
Because that's going to mean that you attract more banks, right? You're going to attract more money.
Yeah.
You're going to like have a higher perceived value for people that you're buying from and people that you're selling to. It just kind of makes your own brand look better.
Well, and I think everybody knows this these days, but everybody shops online these days. So, if you're home buyers, they're looking at their homes online to decide if they want to go out and look at it. And what makes a house look great online is awesome photos, right?
That's right. Yeah. I mean, like I obviously on my rentals, I shoot all the photography for my rentals. I do virtual staging on every photo on my rentals because it's not an empty room anymore.
Yeah.
It adds character. It tells a story of what it's like to live there.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I've pushed the market. Like the prices that I've asked for rent, I still try to be fair, but like I'm still like the highest guy in the area. And I really think it's because, and so many times I've had people, they they say yes to the lease sight unseen. You know, they might be coming in from out of town,
Yeah.
and past 3 units I've had, they never even saw it in real life.
Wow.
They only saw the photos.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that because I think a lot of people that are flipping and doing really nice high quality flips, they understand that they need high quality photos. But I think a lot of people underestimate the need for high quality photos on their rentals.
Oh
So I'm
yeah,
glad you brought that up.
yeah, totally. I mean, the rental, you know, if you spend a little bit of money with the with real estate with a professional,
Yeah,
but you're able to charge $50 or $100 more, you've just made your money back in 3 months, you
exactly.
know, and now you've got somebody staying in the place for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
Yep.
And so the return on investment, which is, you know, of course, that's what investors are interested in, is super, super high. It's one of the best things you can do.
Yeah. So we talked a lot about real estate photography, and I think everybody understands that. And you're passionate about it, which I love. But you got another business that's in photography with a headshot company. Can you talk about
Right.
that a
Yeah.
little
So I
bit?
have another business that's separate. It's called the Headshot Company. I've got a headshot studio. I will go and set up my lighting equipment and my basically a mobile studio in people's offices and shoot their whole team. I've done that a few times here.
Yep.
I do composite team photography, which is kind of a whole other thing.
Yeah, talk
Actually,
about
I
that
did
for
that
just
with you.
yeah,
Yeah.
talk about I think it's super cool because
Yeah.
you know, as a business owner, when one person leaves the company or you hire a new person, you're always saying, "Oh, I got to retake all the photos again,"
Right.
you know, but you kind of have a solution for that.
Right, right. So I have an onboarding solution. So if somebody leaves, I have basically a Photoshop image of everybody, and I kind of blend everything to make it look real.
Yep.
And if somebody leaves the team, I can just remove them.
Yep.
And if somebody joins the team, I have a little secret link on my website that they can go to and see my schedule. They come in, I get them the headshot that matches the rest of the teams, and then I do the full body shot, and I just put them right in
Just like they were there
with the rest of them.
the whole time.
Right,
I
right.
love it.
Yeah.
That's a
And
super cool service.
oh yeah, you know, like I heard somebody talk about it one time. There's not a lot of people doing it, but you know, it beats like if I had to come out every 3 or 4 or 5 months,
Yeah.
it's gonna be super expensive,
Yeah.
you know, and time consuming. And I mean, people are working to work and make money and be productive. They don't want to get photos taken like you know every 3 or 4 months every time somebody new's in the team. So yeah, it's a great solution for that. And my studio right now is in Dogtown. Next month I'm moving to Maplewood, and so it's going to be a really cool spot. It's in with a recording studio and a bunch of other cool things. So, and what I love working, I mean, I love shooting houses, and I really like working with people too,
Yeah.
and kind of giving them a transformational experience where they are able to see themselves in a way that they never really like saw themselves before, you know. So I like try to dig into their personalities and show them kind of like different archetypes within themselves. And so many times people just show up and they go, "Okay, I'm ready," you know.
I think that's
And
what they're used to.
that's
'Cause I
what
think
they're used to, right? They're used to J.C. Penney's, you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
They're used to people saying cheese or
Right.
smile, and so I kind of take their face through kind of. I do facial expression coaching. I take them through a variety of different expressions, and then we kind of review and I help them pick the best ones.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
So that's super cool. So passionate about photography, both on the real estate side and the headshot side. Anything else you want to tell our team, our members about?
No, I would love to. I work with so many members here, and the Buyers Club has been great to me. I've learned so much in the Buyers Club, and if you're in the Buyers Club, I would love to work with you. So give us a shout.
Awesome. Thanks for
Yeah,
coming in, man. I
cool.
appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
All right.